This one, the 3-1, hit in the air to right field, heading back to the wall. It's gone! The second player for the Canada A's has sent one over the fence, and it's a 2-1 ball game for the Canada A's with a home run on 2 outs. If Fleming can get aboard, it's Jarrett Burney in the on-deck circle as Caleb Ware goes towards second. The pitch misses outside. The play at second, a beautiful play by Dane Simon, sliding forward and making the back tag from Matthew Ward. The second time he gets somebody caught stealing, ends the inning. The 1-2. This one on the ground. A diving stop by McGuire from his knees onto first. Is in time. Incredible play from John McGuire. This one hit in the air towards right center. Has a lot of height to it and a lot of distance at the warning track, and it's gone. Stan King with the go-ahead 2-run home run puts the Canada A's back on top. The 2-1 is on the ground, back into the glove of Lorenzo. He throws onto second. It's picked by the second baseman, Leon, onto first. A beautiful double play there. Nice pickup by Leon to make sure that didn't roll into center field. And a big break for Lorenzo. And the 1-0 count, this one up the middle, a high chopper. Bernie grabs it. He does not have a play at home, and that's the ball game. Team China wins it on a walk-off from Zhu Dongzhu. A bunch of momentum shifts and 3 lead changes early in this contest. We're through 3. The Canada A's lead it 5-4. A massive 2-run home run by Stan King gets the Canada A's back in charge, and the lead back in the hands of Austin Turley, who came in to relieve Donnie Goods last inning, who fell apart and loaded up the bases on 3 free bases on nobody out. They all scored. Only one of them earned. The first pitch misses inside to the leadoff man, Caleb Ware, taking his 3rd plate appearance of the day. He falls ahead of the count, 1-0. Next pitch misses low for ball 2. Turley now responsible with the lead. We'll try and get through the next couple innings as he plunks him right in the lower back. Caleb Ware gets aboard with a free base, just like last inning, just like the past 2 innings, as a matter of fact. And the Palm Springs still have somebody on with nobody out. Dominic Bucco steps up. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a hit by pitch. And came around to score last inning. Caleb Ware off on the first pitch. The pitch hits for strike 1. A nice throw down by Ward. Gets him in time. A beautiful on-the-money throw. A dime for Matthew Ward. Gets out number 1. And strike 1 on Dominic Bucco.
And Joey, that's why the A's have one of the better catching duos in the league in Matthew Ward and Jed Downham. Both of them have done a great job defensively. Both of them have really led that offense.
Next pitch misses low in the dirt. It's an even 1-1 count on Dominic Bucco with bases clear and 1 out now.
And right there with a really good runner in Caleb Ware, who had a good jump, just an absolute seed to get him at second.
Austin Turley from the full, now with bases clear. The 1-1. Cuts inside and hits him on the leg. The second hit by pitch for Dominic Bucco gets him to first. But now with 1 out, brings up Isaiah Fleming. Isaiah Fleming stayed patient on Donnie Goods. Worked his way to a 3-0 count. Got a called strike, and then the next pitch ran inside. He got aboard and came around to score back in the 3rd inning. We're here in the top of the 4th. The Canada A's up 5-4, but the Palm Springs Chill trying to keep things close. Turley, the first pitch is off the end of the bat. It stays fair. Stan King steps on first, cannot get the out at second. Bucko advances into scoring position on the 3 unassisted for out number 2. A nice little ricochet and a big break for Turley. But now Jarrett Burney, who has not gotten a hit today but is still very much a hitting threat, has a chance to tie up the game here with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Couple walks, came around to score both times in the 2nd and 3rd. He was the last person that Donnie Goods faced before Turley entered the game. There's a strike 1 as it loops into the zone out of the hands of Turley.
Burney, isn't his last 6 at-bats against the A's, hasn't been retired. 2 singles, 2 walks, reached on a fielder's choice and an error.
As he gives a big swing and a miss to that one and falls behind 0-2. At risk of being retired this time. Jarrett Burney back in the box. Turley finally coming set. Turley double looks at second. The pitch misses low and inside near the shoelaces of Burney. A 1-2 count with 2 outs here. Defense in normal depth as the breeze starts to pick up from right to left, heading outwards towards the pole side of this righty hitter. The 1-2. This one fouled back into the screen, just getting under it. Jarrett Burney stays at 1-2. The Georgia native, who this Palm Springs Chill offense has relied so heavily upon all season, has a chance to tie things up after a big momentum shift for the Canada A's, who lead 5-4 here in the top of the 4th. The 1-2 misses low for ball 2. Tried to bury him there and end the inning. Turley working hard. And right now in the pen, just in case things go out of hand, is Alejandro Izquierdo. The 2-2 softly falls just out of the zone inside on Burney, and it's 3-2. A really good pitch there by Austin Turley. Tough to lay off that one. Turley has a full count. The pitch gets him, rings him up. Window shopping for a strikeout. Jarrett Burney goes down with a backwards K and leaves the runner in scoring position stranded. A big shutdown inning for Austin Turley as the Canada A's have the 5-4 lead heading into the bottom of the 4th here on the California Winter League YouTube channel. Sending it back here in the bottom of the 2nd. And in early trouble already is the Grizzly pitching staff. Matthew Maldonado finishes his day on the mound, going 1 1/3, and getting himself into a 1-out, bases-loaded situation from 2 walks and a leadoff single to Bubba Thompson. The British Columbia Bombers are behind 3-1, but their tying run is at second base. Their go-ahead run is at first base. And Elijah Dickerson, a lot of speed on the base paths. And with this new pitcher on the mound, it's a righty in Luke Payne, a Session 2 guy coming into his 3rd appearance on the 2025 California Winter League season. He's faced off against the Bombers in 2 innings in a relief appearance on the backfield. And in those 2 innings, he kept it clean and faced the minimum. Had an excellent start against the Canada A's on the backfield as well in his last appearance on Saturday. He took the loss, but going 4 innings and the first 3 of them perfect against the A's is nothing to nothing short of shaking a stick at there for the West Virginia native who comes all the way out to the West Coast for the first time and gets put into a sticky situation against Joshua Hoffman, who gets this one on the ground to the second baseman Morgan, who flips on to Roberts at second, on to first, not in time. The fielder's choice scores a run in Bubba Thompson, and it's a one-run ball game, 3-2 now for the British Columbia Bombers, and their best hitter coming to the plate.
Great job by Joshua Hoffman, able to get a pitch off the plate, just off the end of the bat. He puts it in play, and that's all that really matters. And for the Grizzly, you just got to concede the run right there. You still got a lead, but they just needed an out.
The leadoff hit from Bubba Thompson comes around to score. Jaden Brown now at third with runners at the corners for Davis Druick, who takes the first pitch in the dirt. It kicks away from Burgos. Coming in to score on the wild pitch is Brown, and this game is tied here in the bottom of the second. The wild pitch also advances Joshua Hoffman to second base. It is 3-all with 2 outs here for Luke Payne.
That's exactly what the Grizzly couldn't happen. It looked like, I think Burgos was crossed up there. It didn't look like he was ready for what pitch was coming, and the rare bad miscue, he had no idea where the ball was when it hit off of him.
Now a 1-0 count, trying to get back into action and just shake it off. He misses low again for ball 2. The go-ahead run is now in scoring position for the British Columbia Bombers, who have just powered back after falling behind 3-0 in the top of the first. Payne trying to hold the line at 3-0. The 2-0 to Druick. Hits in the zone on a changeup for strike 1. Druick, one of the 2 strikeout victims from Matthew Maldonado. Another great off-speed that moves away from the lefty. He swings and misses for strike 2. 1 strike away from holding the line is Luke Payne. Joshua Hoffman takes his lead at second. Luke Payne comes set. Luke Payne delivers the 2-2. Misses below the knees, and we have a full count with 2 outs here. A strikeout and a fielder's choice have been the only 2 outs this inning, as the Bombers have scored 2 and tied up the game. The 3-2 swung on and missed. Druick goes down on strikes again. Uncharacteristic day for the power 3 spot. And that ends the inning, leaving the go-ahead run stranded. But the British Columbia Bombers are back in this game. After 2, it's 3-3 in this wild card game between the Bombers and the Grizzly. When we come back in the top of the third, we will see if the Grizzly can respond here on the California Winter League YouTube channel.